I think in society, obviously there's been this whole move away from authority and suspicion of authority. So whereas at one time, the church took the position of this is the truth and you should believe it, that's not going to work anymore. It does in small pockets. I think for some young people, the very black and white churches, which is what I grew up in, have an appeal because it's in an uncertain and chaotic time. It's quite good to have somebody saying, no, these are the answers, this is what it means. But I don't think that's sustainable. I think as they grow up, you start to question those more simple answers, and I don't think the Bible gives you those simple answers. I think there's the challenge that in most young people's minds, certainly in this country, religion is something that is out of date and not of any relevance to them. Spirituality isn't. Spirituality is something that's of interest, but Christianity often isn't associated with spirituality. That is a challenge, to communicate faith in a way that says, no, this isn't just some weird set of beliefs that some people have. The other big thing, sadly, is the attitude of Christians. I was once asked the question, what do I think is the thing that puts most young people off going to church? And my answer was, most of the people in the churches. Which isn't true, because there's lots of loving, caring people. But what they see are the extremes, the people who are very quick to judge, very quick to condemn, and that puts them off. And I don't think it's reflective of God. Another challenge, because we are, a multi-faith school, is also in what way I can support those of other faiths. And so, one of the things we've been doing this time is looking at how we support girls who are observing Ramadan, because that's something, that as a school we want to, and to be open to their views on how we should do that. What we're all about is empowering these girls and helping them to develop into the best version of themselves they can be. And I think, obviously, I think Christianity is at the heart of that talking to them about, God's love and God's plans for them might not mean anything now, but I think what you're doing in a chaplaincy, hopefully, is just sowing little seeds, and you may not see them come to fruition, but that's all you're doing. Religion doesn't have to be something that's very serious and formal. I hope it's something that's warm-hearted and life-affirming.